Hello students, welcome back to our channel Diksha Karnataka. So hope you all are doing really well. So KCET 2024 counseling is round the corner, right? So everyone is confused about like how to choose the correct college, how to choose the correct course and all, right? And it is quite obvious to be confused in this. Why? Because you just have like come from your 12th and this is what you are experiencing for the first time, right? So what generally students do, they take decisions based on some general opinions. Like for example, you heard somewhere that RV college is very good. Some people say that yes, computer science branch is very demanding and so on. So what you do your choice filling based on these general opinions, right? But students, listen, this is one of the important decision which you are going to take because it is going to affect your next 4 years of studying and your next 30 to 40 years of your professional life, right? So it is very important that at this point of time you take a informed and correct decision, right? It should not be based on any random or generic opinion. So that is why, to help you in this, to address this problem, I have come here with a detailed step-by-step guide how you can choose the right college and the best course for yourself. Okay, so in this video we'll be discussing the top parameters that you should consider while selecting the college and while selecting the course. So what you have to do whenever you get any confused about different college or different courses, you have to make a comparison based on these parameters. So whichever get more pros, you have to go through that, and whichever college get less number of pros, you have to reject that. Okay, so let's get started. Before that, take your notebook, okay, sit with that and write down these bullet points which will help you to compare your college and courses. Okay, so yes, let's get started now. How to choose a college? Okay, so 11 key points I'll be discussing so that you can find the best college for yourself. So the first one here is the rank. Okay, so as you all know, every college, okay, so just a minute, so as you all know, every college has a proper rank here, right? Every college has a rank cutoff and the rank predictor. So what you have to do, you have to select that a particular college or a particular rank, whatever rank you are getting, whether it is falling in that college cutoff or not. Like for example, there is a college X, okay, its cutoff is between 360 to 21,189 something, and there is another college that is Y, whose cutoff is between 1037 to 64,325. So now you have to check what rank you have secured in your KCET 2024 examination, whether that rank falls in this category or not. Like for example, your rank is somewhere around 10,000, okay, so you are you can say you will be eligible in both the colleges, right? So you can take these both colleges. But suppose if your rank is somewhere 30,000 and you are not falling in this category, right, in the X college, so that college is not for you, so you can reject this college. Okay, so the first point that you have to consider is the rank. Okay, now let us go to the second parameter, that is your accreditation and affiliation. See, this is very important. Every college, if it is not accredited properly and not affiliated, then the certificates that you receive from here will not be valid. So it is very important that you should check whether the college is accredited by any recognized body or not. Okay, that is the first thing. Second, so if it is affiliated to which university it is affiliated, that you have to check. Okay, so this information you can get from the college official website. Now the third parameter that you have to consider is courses and specialization offered. See, now based on your rank, suppose you selected 10 colleges, okay, so first 10 colleges you selected which come in your rank category. Now you have to see which course you are interested in. For example, you want to do computer science in artificial intelligence and machine learning. So what you have to check? You have to check in which colleges of those artificial intelligence and machine learning is offered. Okay, so that is the first thing. Does it offer the specific branch you are looking for? Okay, or you can also check, you can also sort out those colleges where some relatable branches are also present. Okay, next is, does it offer any other unique programs? Okay, so if you are interested in some unique programs like robotics and which is not available in all the colleges, so if that college is offering such unique programs or not. So this is the third thing that you should consider. Now coming to the fourth parameter, that is faculty qualifications and experience. See, faculties are those who are going to teach you for the next 4 years. So they are the ones who will guide you and who will tell you what you can do better in a particular course. So it is very important that the faculties in that particular course or in that particular college is well educated and they are well qualified. So how you have to check it? You have to check that do they have proper qualification and experience or not. Next is, are there any faculties with major research contribution or industrial experience? Now why we should check this one? What is the like importance of this one? So if a faculty is there who have good research contributions, who had done many researches, they can give you opportunities to do that. They can give you ideas on this, okay? And if they have some industrial experience, they can help you to get good internships, right? So again, how will you check the faculty qualifications? So you can go to the college website, okay? There is a particular, there will be a column, like it may be academics or it can be faculty, something written in different websites. So you can go to the faculties column and you just check, click on the particular faculty and check their data, okay? So like for example, in some college you can find professor, their qualification, they have done PhD, from which universities, what are their research publication, everything you can get, okay? So that is the next thing that you have to check. Now coming to the fifth factor here is infrastructure and facilities, okay? So you have to check whether there are classrooms, laboratories, libraries and hostel facilities are there or not, okay? So if there is laboratory good, you have good lab facilities, then you can do better practicals and all, okay? So you have to check these facilities, and hostel, so you have to definitely check because you are going to stay there. Next, do they provide modern techniques for practical learning? Okay, so if there are any proper or unique method of teaching there, unique method to do some research, or there some good facilities are there or not, that you have to check. Okay, so this also from where you can get, from the college website there are some columns like infrastructure and all, you can go there and check all the available facilities. Okay, so now you have to check whether your whatever you require or not, that is there or not. Like for example, if some college is there where is no hostel available, right, and you are going and studying there from out of your town, right, then you cannot consider that college because of not hostel. Now coming to the sixth factor here, that is placement record. This is the most important factor that you have to check. You have joined a college and you are going to study for the next 4 years, and you have expectation that after 4 years you will come out with a good job, with a good package, right? So that is why the placement records hold like a very important factor that you have to consider. So what you have to see here, what has been the placement record for the past few years, okay? So you have to check for last 2 to 3 years what has been the placement record. In this, so what are the top companies that visited here? Like what are the companies that have come to this college to offer jobs to the students? Next, what has been the highest average package for a few years? This is also very important to know. Like if you know the average package, so you can assure yourself that okay, if you are passing out from this college after 4 years, this much minimum salary you will be getting, or this much minimum package you will be getting, right? So, and you must also consider the number of offers that is made. Okay, how many offers have been made in this particular college by this particular company in the particular course. Okay, now coming to the seventh factor here, that is internship and industry exposure. Okay, so here, do they provide quality internship and industrial visits? Okay, so do the college give the opportunity to the student to have proper internships and industrial visits or not? So this is very important. When you sit for like interviews for your placement, they often ask you like what internships you have done, what industrial experience you have, right? So it is very important to check that the college provides these facilities to the students. Next, do they provide modern techniques for practical learning? That also you need to check. Now coming to the next factor, that is the eighth one, alumni network and success stories. Okay, this is one of the most important factor. Again, you have to consider. The first one here is the alumni network active and supportive. Second, are there any notable alumni with significant success? So what you can do, just in our college website you can also see the alumni. Just check what the students who have passed out from this college, what are their position now, whether they have got some very good companies, or whether they have, like if you find some alumni very good and they have participated in some national or international sports and all, so you can think okay, they are having good sports facilities, and also just check the success of the alumni of the particular college. Okay, so this will help you to know where the students who have passed out from here are today. Okay, next is your you can talk to the alumni and take feedback of college and course. Okay, so whatever doubts you have, okay, if you want to know about the faculties, if you want to know about the hostels, hostel food, whatever you want to know, you can talk to the alumni people there, like who have already passed through these colleges, and take the feedback about all the things regarding a particular college. If the feedback comes good, then definitely you can go for that college, provided it falls in your cutoff rank. Next, coming to the ninth factor here is campus life and extracurricular activities. Okay, so we are going to for college and we are going to spend next 4 years, next 4 to 5 years in a college, right? So you cannot be studying every time. Okay, so what you need some entertainment, you need some things that will be like extracurricular activities which will grow your personality, not only academics but in other ways also, right? So you have to think that if the college has good opportunity for sports, cultural activities, science fairs, fest and other interest areas are there or not. Okay, so just check on these things. Next, do they promote participation in national or international events? So this is very important. Like many colleges are there which suppose for example one extracurricular activity, if you consider dance, okay, many colleges are there which participate in the national levels competition also, right? So if you are someone who are interested, then definitely you will get a scope to show your talent to the world, right? So that is why you have to check that if the college provides extracurricular activities and how is the campus life there, like what is the environment of the campus, okay, how people live there. And next you can check the everything about the campus and the extracurricular activities here. Okay, now coming to the 10th factor that you have to consider is location and accessibility. Again, this is one of the prime factor. Okay, is it easy to travel to and fro from the college? So if you are someone, okay, who is not going to stay in the hostel, okay, you want to take from your home, you want to join the college. So the first thing you have to check is the distance of the college from your home. See, every day you have to go and come. So if you are spending a lot of time in the traveling, so definitely you will get tired and you cannot give 100% effort on your academics, right? So that is why first of all you need to check the location of the college, and if you are not staying in hostel, so how far it, again if you are staying in the hostel also, like how far it is from your home, so that you can come back and whenever you need, and it's not very far from the home, so that you have to check. Next, are there important facilities nearby like hospitals, transport system, hotels? So these basic facilities are there around the college or not, that also you need to check. One important thing here is the college is in a prime location, does it affect the placement rate? So this is also a very important factor. See why? When the college is very remote, okay, so companies are not much interested to go to the remote location to do placements, okay, or to give placements. So generally companies prefer those colleges which are located in prime location. So you have to check whether this factor, like your location of the college, is affecting the placement rate or not. If yes, then obviously if the location is very remote and that is why the placement is low there, then definitely you should not consider that. Okay, so this is like one example. Okay, so you have to consider the location, and because it also affects the placement rate sometimes. Now coming to the last factor here. So here you can, okay, this is how you can check the, like you can just put in the Google map and check the distance of the college from your location, and then you can make a decision regarding that. Now coming to 11th factor, again another prime factor here, that is your financial aspects. So how much is the tuition fee, and are there some additional cost for a particular college? Definitely the fees will be affected by the course that you are choosing, okay, but then also you know government colleges are there, private aided colleges are there, unaided colleges are there, right? So different fees are there. So you have to check what is the fees of this particular college which you are choosing, and are you able to afford that college or not? That is the first thing. Next, are there any scholarships or student loan options available? Okay, so you have to check if there are any like scholarships are there or student loans are provided for your education. If yes, and if you are able to afford, like if loans are available, even if you are not financially that stable, you can choose this college, right? So that is this is what you can take financial aspects as one of the factors. Now coming to the next part of this video, that is how to choose the correct course. Okay, these are the 11 factors for choosing the correct college. So how will you compare? So I'll show you an example here. For example, you have RVC college and BMS college of engineering, okay, and you are like thinking which one to consider, okay, and your cutoff falls between for both the colleges. For example, first category, that is rank, your rank is somewhere around bit below like 2000 or something, and you are falling in both the categories. Now you can check for accreditation and affiliation, both are affiliated to VTU. Okay, next you can consider the courses and specialization offered. Okay, what are the courses offered? So suppose, for example, you are interested in artificial intelligence and machine learning, but in RV this is not there, but in BMS it is there, for example. Okay, then you can go for BMS. In this case you have to put a tick mark in this BMS College of Engineering. Next you have suppose faculty qualifications and experience. So just check the qualifications where the faculties have produced more publications, research, industrial exposure, in which case the faculties have more experience, you have to check. Next, infrastructure and facilities. So by this way you can analyze all these factors, and then you can make a call, you can fill all these options, and then you can think which one is a better college for you according to these 11 parameters. Okay, so these are the most important parameters that you must consider. Okay, so if you do this, you will be definitely able to select the correct college for you. Okay, now let's see the next part, that is the second part here, how to choose the correct branch for you. Okay, so yes, again the first factor here is rank. See, you have sort out the colleges, you sort out 10 colleges which comes in your rank range. Now each college offers so many courses, right? So you have to now think based on your rank, which college has the cutoff, which course has the particular cutoff. Like for example, you have taken RV college, its computer science cutoff is around suppose 360 or 300 something. Your rank is 1700 something, right? So you cannot choose this course here. But suppose in another college like Dayanand Sagar college, okay, that is also there in the by doing the first research you selected these 10 colleges, and in Dayanand Sagar, for example, the computer science cutoff is between like is falling in your rank, then you can choose that college in that course in that college, right? So what I'm saying is, you have to, after sorting out the colleges, you need to check the courses. Okay, so the first thing that you have to check is again the cutoff for the course. Okay, now coming to the second factor here, that is interest and passion. Okay, why this is important, why you need to consider your interest and passion for a particular course. Okay, this is very important because personal fulfillment. So first of all, you are the one who is going to study for the next 4 years, right? So you should be personally satisfied when you are going every day to the college, putting a lot of effort. So you should be satisfied with that. So that will happen if you have taken a branch which is of your interest. Now coming to the second one, that is long-term commitment. So it is not a like thing which is going to happen and finish in 1 or 2 days. It is a commitment that you are giving to the subject for next 4 to 5 years, right? So it is very important that you are very much interested and passionate about the subject so that you can work hard for that subject. Okay. Next is enhanced performance. So if you are interested in some subject, you will definitely try to work hard in that, put more efforts when you feel that is interesting, and your performance will be increased. And if you have chosen some course which you are not interested at all, you will not feel like putting efforts and getting more good marks and good results in that, so your performance will definitely go down, right? So that is why your like interest in that particular subject must be considered. Okay, now coming to the third factor here is career goals. Okay, so how the career goal can influence your course selection. So first of all, you have to visualize after 4 to 5 years, where do you want to see yourself, right? So like, is it someone you want to become some software developer, or you want to become someone who is making designs like gaming design, you are going to develop some games, or you are making web designing, where you want to see yourself after next 4 to 5 years. So based on that, you need to choose your course today. Okay, because whatever you are studying today, you like for the next 4 to 5 years, that is what majorly will be affecting your professional life, right? So it is very important that your course that you are selecting today should align with your like professional interest or career interest. Next, motivation and engagement. Again, this is also very similar. So if you know that I want to be a software engineer after 4 to 5 years, or basically, so what you will do today, whichever course you have studied, you will be like motivated to study more, to see research more about this, to learn yourself. You will take initiatives to learn by yourself, okay, you will be self motivated. And then skill development. So you know, okay, something new has come today about software development, some new technology, some new concept has been developed, so automatically you will go and learn that. That will come when you know that whatever you are studying today is going to affect your tomorrow, right? So when you know that, you will definitely work hard for this and you will develop your skills also here, okay? So that is very important for this reason, that whatever course you choose must align with your career future aspirations, okay? Now coming to the fourth factor here, that is industry demand. So it should not be like that you are choosing some branch and it has no demand in the market, okay? There's no one who is taking these people studying these branches, okay? So you should maintain a balance between your aspirations, between your interest and between the industry demand, okay? So it should be some branch which is asked or which has some demand in the market. So for that, what will happen if it's there, you will get better career opportunities. Like for example, why computer science is so popular, right? You know, because the demand for computer science is so much, right? Everybody, every technology or every company now needs some software people, so that is why the demand is there, right? So like this, you have to check whether the course which you are interested in has any demand in the market or not. Next, if you are having like if the career opportunities are there, more companies are there giving a job for that particular field, then definitely you will have a secure job. Next, salary potential, okay? So you have to see what should be the average package if I consider this as my this branch X, if I consider for the next 4 years. So after coming out from, after studying this branch for next 4 years, what jobs I can get and what can be the average package here, okay? So these are the important things also which you should consider while choosing a branch, okay? Next is so I can give you some examples of high demanding courses, like for example computer science and data science, okay? This is also a high demanding job. Artificial intelligence, you know, very new like new and trending branch, so yes, this also has a lot of demand. Environment engineering, okay, you can find everywhere now, so much pollution is there, like so many disasters are happening, so which can be controlled by someone who is studying environment engineering, okay? So this is also a demanding branch. It's not that only computer science is there are many other branches which are demanding. The only thing is you need to search about it. Next, coming the fifth factor here, that is course and curriculum. See, suppose you have selected computer science or you have selected environment engineering, and you need to check what are you going to study for the next 4 years in this subject, okay? And you have to check whether the curriculum is matching to your interest, matching to the core objective of the course or not. For example, see, what are the key components of a good curriculum? Core subject, for example, if you have taken chemical engineering, so for a chemical engineering, it is very important that you are very thorough with their thermodynamics and fluid mechanics, right? So this is one of the example, like if someone is taking chemical engineering, they must have thermodynamics and fluid dynamics in their curriculum. Without that, if they are studying chemical engineering, there is no meaning and there is no application of that, right? So that's very important that you again check the curriculum for the particular course that you are thinking to take. Next is electives and specialization. Like for example, if you have taken any course, what are the electives available, what are the professional courses available for that particular branch, you need to check, okay? This also you can get in the college website, okay? So if you go to the curriculum section, you can find out the particular branch, what are the semester 1, semester 2, 3 up to 8, what are the courses available, you can able to see. You can also check the electives that are available for the particular course. So now for example, if someone has taken CS, okay, with cyber security, then do they have specialization regarding data science or not? Do have them any other specialization which can relate to this course? That you can check. Now coming to the next one, that is practical component. So whatever course you are telling, so does it have any practical implications that can be tested? Like for example, if you are a mechanical engineer, then the material testing is something that you must know or you must do, okay? So whether that facilities is there or that opportunities are there in that particular course or not, that also you need to check. Now coming to the next one, that is how to evaluate a course curriculum, right? You also, okay, how to check that it is a proper course or not for you. So first thing, you have to go to the website, college website, go to their curriculum and review the syllabus. Check the course subjects and the electives that is available for a particular course. Next, check for practical components, like if they're in labs, internships and projects are there for that particular course or not. Okay. And the last here, one example I can see you. Example of a data science. Suppose you are someone who are interested in data science, then what you must search in the curriculum. So in the data science curriculum, that includes statistics, machine learning and big data technology. So these are the things that must be present in their curriculum. So this will prepare the students for role in tech companies, finance and healthcare. Now, if you are someone who has chosen data science, what can be the electives in that case? Electives can be in natural language processing, data visualization, which can allow the students to specialize further based on their interest. So electives are something which you can choose if for specialization or for some more if you are having some specific interest, you can choose this course and learn about them, right? So for particular course that you are choosing, check the curriculum and check the electives that is available. Okay, now coming to the sixth factor here, again as we have already discussed, faculty qualification and expertise. Okay, so you should know what is the qualification of the faculties. I already told you what is the need of this. Okay, so faculty qualification is important because they can help you, they will guide you what you are going to do next in this curriculum or in this course, how you can grow in this particular course. That can be well guided by the faculties only, right? So they must be very experienced. Next, coming to practical insights. So whether they have any practical insights or not, like they have done any practicals, how they are approaching the subject. So this will help you to understand your subjects better. Now this is very important, their research and publication. If a particular course, the faculties are having so many research and publications, right? So they will definitely give you an opportunity to work with them. Okay, so I can give you a very good example. When I was studying in my college, right? So I was in second year, okay, but my faculty, he was like too much into research and publications. He was like doing his lab and research work. And one summer time we asked them, can we work with you? Because there was 3 months of summer time. Okay, it's not like going completely to home for the 3 months. So we asked him, can we get an opportunity? And he helped us. He gave an opportunity to work with him in her lab, in this lab. So we learned so many techniques which the other students didn't learn at that time, right? So this will definitely, so those who went for PhD, they had an edge on that they already know these things before, because they worked before on that. So this will be very helpful if your faculties are very like they are very good in research, they are having projects, they are getting funds for different projects. So that will also help in your career growth. Next one is mentorship and guidance. So yes, definitely when they are experienced, they have already know what are the opportunities available for a particular course, right? So whether you should go for masters, you should go for PhD, or you should go for job, what are the companies available? So when they have so much experience, they will definitely guide you in the correct path. Okay, so this is the important thing that you should check. Again, I told you how you should check the faculties. Go to the college website, okay, go to the faculties section, that may be in the academic sections and all. Check the faculties, their name, then what they have studied, what are their publications, what are their projects they are involved in. So just check these all things, and that will give you a clear insight whether the faculties for a particular course are good or not. Okay, now coming to the next factor here, alumni feedback. Okay, so again for whether a teacher is good or not can be well judged by a student, right? So talk to the students who have already studied from there, take their feedback about the faculties, like is the faculties are helpful and supportive, do they help you in getting internships and or not. So these all things you can get an idea if you talk to the alumni who have studied from those faculties, right? Okay, so now coming to the next factor here, that is research and development. So if you have taken any particular course, okay, so you need to check, are there any opportunities for research projects and innovation in this field. So see, every one of you might not be interested for doing a course and then getting into a job. Some of you might be very much interested and curious to create something new, right? So then in that case, you need to know that in this particular course where I'm doing, is there anything which can be innovated? Is there anything which can be done more about that particular course? Something new can be there or not? So you need to know what are the research opportunities that is present for a particular course. Okay, So now, and one more thing, if the research opportunities are there, whether the college has that facilities or not. Okay, why this is important? See, suppose you know that okay, there is so much can be done in one particular course, but the college also need to have that facilities so that you can work on those things and you can innovate something new, okay, or you can experience something doing on that particular concept. So that is why you need to check the whether the college have the research centers or labs focused on this particular branch. Next, like for example, if you are interested in biomedical engineering, suppose you are someone who is very much fond of biomedical biology and you want to do biomedical engineering, check if the college has labs for medical imaging and prosthetic research. Okay, so you have to check what are the labs present in that college for this particular course doing, what are they working for. Okay, now similarly, for example, you are some chemical engineer, you are interested in chemical engineering, then look for opportunities to work on projects related to sustainable chemical process. So this is something, you know, so everybody is wanting or going towards sustainable development, right? So if you are somebody who is interested in chemical engineering, then you can check that whether the labs are giving you any opportunities to do or work on sustainable chemical process. So this is just an example. Like this, you can do research for the facilities of research and development for different branches, okay, whichever course you are interested in. Now coming to the 8th one here, internship and job opportunities. Okay, this is again very important. You have taken whichever course, what are the internship opportunities that is present for that particular course. Okay, so what are the companies that offer internships for that particular course, that is also very important, you need to check that. Then what is the placement record for graduates in this branch and which companies recruit them. Okay, so this data also you can for most of the colleges you can get in their college website. So there is one thing we get in the college website regarding the placement, that is branch wise offers, right? So you can check, suppose you have taken mechanical engineering, so in mechanical engineering how many offers or how many companies have visited to give offers to the mechanical engineering students. So this is what you need to check regarding the particular course. If you are choosing some course where the placement and that branch is not in much demand, the placement is very less, then you need to look for an alternative option. Okay, so next is example here again. So if you are something just like if you are someone who is interested about machines and want to go for mechanical engineering, in that case you have to check whether the department has tie up with automotive companies like Tata Motors or Mahindra for internships. Okay, so you need to know whether either the faculties or the placement cell or the college has any tie up with such big companies so that they can provide an offer of internship for you. Right, that is one thing you can check. Now for example, if you are CS, you have joined computer science engineering, then look for placements in top tech companies like Google, Microsoft or Infosys. So you need to know which companies have come to this particular for recruitment in this particular branch. Okay, so this is again very important here. Now coming to the next one, the 9th one, higher studies and specialization. Okay, so as I told you, not everyone is after 4 years wants to do job. Some of you might be interested for higher studies also, right? So that is why you need to check what are the options for higher studies in this particular branch. Okay, is there, and whatever opportunities are there, is it worthy, is it useful, in which fields, that you need to know. So for example, and next thing you have to check is, are there any reputed institutions offering these advanced degrees in this branch. Okay, so first of all you need to check, if you are interested for higher studies, you need to check that what are the what courses can be done after this and which are the institutions which provide these courses to you. Okay, so again one example you are having, so someone, suppose you are interested in electrical engineering. Okay, you want to pursue electrical engineering. Next, you could specialize in fields like power systems or microelectronics for higher studies, and then you should know what are the colleges that can provide you higher studies on these particular specialization. Now similarly for civil engineering, if you are there, consider advanced degree in structural engineering or urban planning, water treatment, these all are again there, right? So you can think, if you are interested, someone who is not up to like after 4 years want to job, but you want to do some higher studies, in that case you need to check that what are the possible higher study specializations available for this particular course. Okay. Next one is the 10th factor, that is again your alumni success stories. So this also matters a lot. You need to check what have the alumni of this course gone on to achieve their careers. See, today you might not be knowing that what are the scope of this particular branch, but by seeing the success or by seeing the experience of your alumni, you can know what are the different possibilities are there for taking this course, what are the different options available to you if you take this particular course, right? So that is why you need to talk to the alumni about, you need to know where these alumni are there and are they well placed, are they well settled, then definitely this course has a bright future for you, right? So next, are there any notable alumni who have made significant contributions in this field? So is there anyone who has like done masters in some big institutes, or is there something who is working on some very good projects? Okay, so these all things if you understand, you will get a clarification that what can be your position after 4 years. Okay, you can have a comparison there. Okay, so now if you see here, next factor, that is example, look for alumni from the ECE department who have gone on to the work at leading tech firms like Intel or Qualcomm. Okay, so just you can imagine if someone is from ECE department, whether they have gone to some big companies like this. Okay, let me see some questions here. Here you have got SJBIT, ISE or NHCE, CSE. So yes, you can compare this on these basis. So as I told you, 2 colleges you have written, right? So this question is from Surya. So SJBIT and NHCE, so you have discussed this 11 parameters. So just make a table, okay, and compare, okay, all the factors. So whichever college you get more positives, you can take that. Similarly for branch like information science and computer science, so first you need to check your cutoff, okay, then you need to know what is the curriculum for there, what is the placement record for that, and in that way you can decide. Okay, so first thing is your cutoff that you need to consider. Okay, next, okay, now let's go to the next factor here. So if you are considering chemical engineering, okay, so there is an option like if some alumni are there in pharmaceutical or petrochemical industries or not. Okay, so now let us go to the next one, 11th one, that is last one, practical implications and impact. Okay, so if you are studying something, right, definitely you will be interested that where you can apply this knowledge, right? So that is why you should know what are the practical implications of this particular branch. Okay, are there any real world applications and projects that you can get involved in during your subject? So what are the projects that you can do where you can apply the knowledge? How will it be beneficial for the society, for their improvement? So that is what you can consider as one of the factors for considering your branch. Okay, so yes, next question here is there from Bharati. Which is the best, whether electronics and telecommunication or electronics and communication in PES Electronic City campus? Okay, so again you have 2 branches here, right? So please compare this first, check the cutoff for both the branches. If you are qualifying the cutoff for both the branches, then go for the placement records and check the faculties in that part, because you have mentioned here for PES Electronic City campus, right? So just go to the faculty section, check the faculties, check the number of offers made, the companies visited there. So based on that, you, so suppose for example if you see find in EC more number of companies have come, then you can select that. Okay, so you should know how to choose the college here. Okay, so that is why this you can work on this way. Next is, okay, here again one example you have in environment engineering, you could work on projects that develop sustainable water management solutions. So this is how you can practically apply if you are studying environmental engineering. Next, if you are studying computer science, then you can work on how you can improve the healthcare systems, or you can work on cyber security. Okay, these are the applications that what you are going to study for the next 4 years. Okay, so here like how we made for the college, right? So again one question we have, okay, this I have answered. Okay, so now suppose now we have made a college, how we have made a table for reviewing the colleges, for comparison of colleges. Similarly we can have for this course also. So first thing is you have to check, for example you have selected a college RV and now you are considering which branch is better for you. So you have written all the branches that you are interested in. Now for example your rank, rank is something you are qualifying for all the 4, okay, then okay, fine, you can get all these branches. Next, you see your interest and passion. Suppose you are more interested towards technology, towards algorithm, but you are not very much interested about the machines and all, so you can cross here, right? Next, coming to industry demand, so you see, okay, all the 4 are industry demand. Course and curriculum, you see faculties are good everywhere. Next, you can see internship and job placements. So like this, based on this, you can compare and fill the sheet wherever you are having doubt, whichever courses you are having doubt, you can fill that, and then you can make the correct decision for your course, okay? Yes, so okay. So now let us summarize it, okay. So here are the 11 factors that you must consider for the college. So I hope all of you have noted down. If not, you can write it now. First is the rank. Second is accreditation and affiliation. Third is courses and specialization. Fourth is faculty qualification and experience. You need to check that in the college website. Then you have infrastructure and facilities. Then you have placement record. Then you have internship and industry exposure, campus life and extracurricular activities, alumni network and success stories, location and accessibility, and financial aspects, okay. So these are the top 11 things, parameters to be considered while choosing a correct college. Next, coming for your, okay, so next coming for the top 11 factors to choose the right course. So if you see here, again, the first factor is your rank. Second, interest and passion. Third is your career goals. Then you have fourth, industry demand. Fifth, course curriculum. Sixth, faculty expertise. Seventh is research and development opportunities. Eighth, internship and job placement. Ninth, again, higher studies and specialization. 10th, alumni success stories, and last one is the practical implications and impact, okay. So yes, so these are the factors for your college. I hope you will be now able to take the correct college for you and correct course for you, okay. So if you have found this video informative and helpful, please subscribe the channel, okay, and if you have any other doubts, please comment down, we'll definitely address it, okay. All the very best for your KCET 2024 counseling process. Make the, like, already you have already make your option entry, so make after the mock allotment. Based on these, again, you can edit it in the correct way if you haven't done it before, okay. Thank you for watching.